Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're as excited as I am after seeing that sublime performance by these two wonderful artists. The piece was choreographed by Ask la Cour and danced brilliantly by he and this exquisite addition to Dances Patrelle's family, Graceanne Pierce. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Now,
for giving me an opportunity.
I get a chance to talk to him again later, but I want you to tell us how it was learning this piece in the period that we are in and how it came together between the two of you.
Well, I was so grateful when asked me to be a part of this. During COVID, it's been very difficult to find work, and I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity. And putting the piece together was just so much fun and very different from what I've done in the past. And it was just pure joy to get to dance with him and work. So
I myself, while you were putting this together, I was putting Abby and Ass together in a dramatic ballet, and we would have an hour and a half, an hour and three-quarter. I have to run to another ballet. And then on Tuesday or Thursday did I see this ballet? First time.
Yes.
Tuesday.
Well, Thursday, I think, yes.
And I said, when did you have the time to create this? It's so unison, it's so exquisitely musical. I was very jealous, and I just don't know how, as you physically did the two ballets at the same time with nobody in the rooms. And, I'm sure you have, if we gave points to train travel like you get in airplanes, you could go around the world. You would have so many points with all the Long Island Railroad trains that you take.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm sure you'll be excited to see the 3 next ballets, all premieres. Ariel Rose is next. He dances with Miami City Ballet. He's been choreographing all over, and he dances Patrelle's Baby. He started in our Nutcracker at age 6 as an Arabian page, and before he left, he was dancing Snow King. And we're very proud of him. We're very proud of his ballet, a very beautiful ballet. And I'm so proud of the both of you. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
This is where we are. As an art form, dancers have historically danced through storms, through flu seasons, through bombings, through forest fires, through genocide, through destruction, and through death. We have danced and created artistic moments in time in order to really live, in order for us as a society to be alive. Art is the inspirational vitality of that society. We are only as knowledgeable as our museums, as inspired as our concerts, and as uplifted as our gifted performers. For the first time in remembered history, performers had to stop performing and training. We could not react to the world happening around us. We could not keep our bodies at the level that we needed them to be at. We became paralyzed, and thus many of us reflected on the past catastrophes we've seen throughout our lives, searching in the past for some reminder or glimmer of hope and motivation to get us by. Events that we've seen, that we've been able to react to and dance through. So now, during this global pandemic, despite the obstacles, the risks, and the mental trauma that has hit all performing artists during these past 10 months, we have fought to be here tonight, to be here for you, our community, to lift you up, to serve your spirits, and to keep you going. This is where we are.
golden and the skies turned black, 'cause I loved her and she didn't love back. The sun's golden and the skies turned black, 'cause I loved her and she didn't love back. The sun's golden and the skies turned black, 'cause I loved her and she didn't love back.
I'm very, very proud to introduce the next ballet, which is entitled Separation. It says what it says, and I'm talking to the creators of this ballet. Our wonderful composer, Patrick Solari. And Patrick, how many ballets have we done together?
This would be number 6.
This is number 6 ballets that I've choreographed, and he has written the music. And it's like butter. It's just so spread and seamless. And my co-creators, Abby Stafford and Ask la Cour, okay? What was it like for you to help create this piece? What were you thinking and how did it happen?
Well, it actually happened over Zoom. So we were all on our computers in our own houses. Ask was in his studio, I was in my kitchen, and he was in his office. And we slowly put the ballet together. It was a little frustrating at times. Francis would say, "Oh, I wish I could show you, I wish I could be there to show you what I mean." But you know, we all work together, we all know each other so well. We were able to put this ballet together and then get in the studio.
This week?
This week, do a couple of rehearsals, and we were ready to dance.
It was, with Ask in his studio, it was towards the bar, towards the windows. Where's front now, by the way? I can't figure it out. And with Abby, towards the sink, towards the refrigerator, and then somewhere in there, Colin is, cut that out. Colin is 6.
He's 5.
He's 5, would come in, do a little dance, and then run out, and then he would come in with a different hat on. It was a lot of fun. Ask, what were your feelings when we were creating this?
Well, I thought it was, it was actually very natural. Like, even though we did everything over Zoom and it was virtual, but I felt your presence in the studio, which was, many miles away, and, Abby in her kitchen, and I think we kept it light, and we kept it positive and going, and we
Well, our audience tonight got a little preview of how I actually create, because I think, even though this is a very serious ballet, we created it with lots of love and humor. I love being in a studio with humor. When a choreographer is screaming, it's usually that they're upset with themselves. But I would rather, at those moments, I would rather tell a joke. It makes it easier, and then we don't hate each other when we walk out of the studio. I love working with the 3 of these people. I watched it being filmed today, and I very rarely like to talk about my work, but I actually felt, did I create that? It's so with the music, and I'm very proud of it, I must say, and I'm so happy with the ballet. I'm happy with the Dances Patrelle board, who has made this virtual season possible. It was difficult, but we're here, we've done it, and I want to say thank you, board, thank you, artists, and thank you, Geoffrey.
And thank you,
Thank you,
Francis.
Francis. Yes.
Thank you. Bravo! Bravo! I'm sitting here with these two incredible dancers, Denise and Daniel Ulbricht, and Sing 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 is so inherently dynamic, but the dance the two of them have created together makes me want to dance all the way through it. It is very, very exciting. explain to us a little bit how it was created.
The creation of this started out actually as kind of a working date. We would put together a couple eights, we'd have dinner, and then we'd say, you want to work on something, and I knew she had a musical theater background, and I had a ballet background, and I don't know, I always liked the crossover of the two, and I thought it would be kind of the perfect length of piece, and to see us do something, I don't know, I think sometimes we play by the rules so much that theater does theater and ballet does ballet, and I think the combination of the two makes it really exciting, and especially to such an iconic score.
And it brings both kinds of audiences right into your work. It's just wonderful. I first saw Mr. Ulbricht when he was 14 or 15, and he was a student in Chautauqua, the dance program, and his teacher at that point was the wonderful Violette Verdi, the late Violette Verdi. And I saw this unbelievable dynamic boy, and I asked who was next to me, who is that kid? And now here we are, 20-some years later, and he's a star, she's a star, and they happen to be together. How more wonderful can that be? What do you feel like when you're dancing with him?
It's hard to put into words because I don't think much can match it. It's always a pleasure being on stage, but I had never experienced dancing with somebody that you love so much, and I think that was telling right from the off, maybe from the first time we performed this, I felt that electricity that people sometimes mention, and that was kind of it. Fell for him even more day by day on stage and off. So.
We actually can see that in the audience.
Oh, good.
I really can. I first saw this piece on a small stage. It was being done with our collaborator, Ask la Cour, and I said, I really like this piece. But when I saw it, Daniel, because of the way it was filmed, I didn't actually know it was you until the credits came by. Oh, of course, that's why that boy was dancing so wonderfully. And I asked, this always comes up, I asked if he could be the conduit and ask if Daniel would like to join our family for this performance. And it took me actually 2 weeks of interconnecting to get together and talk to him, and he said yes right away, and voila, here we are. Anything more for our audience?
No, we're just thrilled to be a part of this, and I think, especially in these times, we are so grateful to have a stage and to continue to collaborate on this because, New York is all about community and the dance community, and we're grateful for your contribution to that. And
thank you.
Grateful to help this get that momentum back for what everyone misses so much. So thank you.
I cannot wait for my piece, for Ask's piece, for Ariel Rose's piece, and for this piece. We are planning, if we can, to put it live on a stage, fully costumed, and boom, and we'll be there. Because I can't wait for an audience to experience. If you saw me sitting down watching, I'm going like this, and I'm kicking my legs, and da da ba da ba da da, and it just makes me. I'm so happy to be a dancer. Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Enjoy. for watching. It was thrilling. And we hope we will see you live in December at the Danny Kaye Playhouse for the 25th anniversary season of the Yorkville Nutcracker. You know the arts have been struggling through this period, and we all need support. And I hope you will consider Dances Patrelle in your support. Good night.